Hey guys, Emmy from Kiindred here. Today I've got Joe, who is our healthy home expert, and we're going to be taking a tour around my home. Not only have I had a real life experience when it comes to dampness and mould, but I've been able to see the issues it's caused with my little ones. So today, together with our friends at DeLonghi, we're going to be sharing with you ways that you can look out for these potential issues in your home to ensure you can all live happily and healthily. So we spend a lot of time setting up our little ones' rooms to make sure they're beautifully coordinated and that they're Instagram worthy. But I know for me, learning so much from yourself and our other experts, that the sleeping environment is extremely important. So they're going to be spending a lot of time here, hopefully sleeping as they get older, not so much in the early days. But they are obviously going to be exposed to different things. And for my little one, I was telling you previously, she had her tonsils out because she was having trouble sleeping, she was snoring, waking up tired. But now that we've had that procedure done, she is still waking up complaining about her nose and her throat. So we are obviously living very close to the beach, so we get a lot of that sea breeze.
Yeah.
Is that generally a bit of a contributing factor?
Yes. Anywhere where you're living in a coastal area, you're getting much more moisture coming in. So when I measure homes, I find that the moisture meter will pick up quite a bit of moisture content, particularly on the exterior walls.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rising damp too around here. And that can happen anywhere, but it's particularly in these kind of environments where you're close to the water. And also because we've got these doors here, and there's a draft coming in, so that's affecting the way that the house is heated. So obviously you're losing a lot more heat here when you heat the house. And when you get these temperature differences, that's when condensation.
It is the coldest,
Yeah, and the windows are the coldest part of the building envelope. So that can be a potential source of getting condensation and then mould.
Is using a dehumidifier in this room, going to be beneficial?
Yeah, definitely, to make sure that humidity stays at around 50%. That's what you want. It's the most comfortable. If you go too low, that can also cause problems for some people.
Right.
But mould and dust mites and things like that love humidity above 60%. So keep it at around 50, and then it's going to be a better environment, definitely for sleeping for kids.
I'd love for you to show me that gadget on the wall.
Okay, so this is just my moisture meter. Now to see what's going on here. If it's rising damp, it would be high down here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow.
So you can see that that's up at around 999. So that's saturated there. And then you'll see that it drops off a little bit as we move up. Still high there. Going down to around 500 there.
So that's likely rising damp, you're saying, rather than it actually coming from the outside?
Yeah, well, rising damp sort of from, well, it could be penetrating damp
Could be
as well.
penetrating,
Yeah, like if it's coming from the side or from up. But generally when you see it high at the bottom and then tapering off as you go up, that's rising damp. Yeah, and look, it's common, but again, it's something that we like to control.
Yeah. Well, I think especially with the little one sleeping, the thing that you said about the dust mites, loving the humid environment. So what type of things do we usually see?
So mould and dust mite have similar symptoms, but the dust mites tend to be more about the itchy eyes, upper respiratory problems, sinus, allergic rhinitis, that type of thing. So, and a big sign of dust mite allergy is if a child goes to bed at night, they've been fine, but then when they pop into bed at night, they start sneezing.
Yes.
And so if they're sneezing and they immediately get blocked up, think dust mites.
Yes.
Now, if you've got carpet, that's where dust mites going to live. Cushions, all your fabrics, curtains, drapes, they live everywhere.
Okay. So the key is to just keep that humidity out of the air. Find that nice microclimate, I guess you were saying about keeping rooms evenly heated, which I found interesting, because I think some people do tend to shut the doors and they heat the lounge room where we're all spending time
That's right.
But shut the door because we're not at the front of the house. So.
Yeah, and they think that don't want to waste energy, and it costs more obviously to heat the whole house, but it is better to heat the whole house evenly, the upstairs and the downstairs especially.